Many people don't realize that the human voice has two sets of folds in it. The bottom set of folds is our true vocal folds. They're the ones that we're actually making sound on. It's the ones that I'm talking with at the moment. Just above that is our false vocal folds. They're just as important, but they don't make sound. And what we need to do with them is we need to regulate them. We need to make sure they don't get in the way of our voice when we're singing. How do we define the difference? Well, the easiest way to find the two, so you can find it for you, like discern it for yourself, simply just go like this. If we go, hear that? It's like we're doing a little, but we're not passing air through it. That's the true vocal folds opening and closing. They're opening and closing, but we're not vocalizing on them, and we're just making that sound. Now, if you grab the side of your chair and you try and pull it up, try and pull yourself up, try and lift yourself up, and you get that straining sound, that's your false vocal folds. So true vocal folds, false vocal folds. Why do we need to be able to regulate that? Well, it's very simple. As we ascend into our high notes, there's a tendency for our throat to choke. It's natural, because if you put your hand there and swallow, you'll notice that the larynx goes up and comes back down. When we're moving into high notes, the larynx wants to elevate a little bit and it wants to come up. Now, as it comes up, it's going to trigger the swallowing mechanism. And so what we need to do, and the swallowing mechanism is the false folds closing partly. So what we need to do is we need to be able to create a mechanism that actually holds them open so that when we're going up, we're not having that happen to our voice. How do we do it? Well, one starting point that we can do is to simply cry a little bit. Oh, oh. And you'll notice that when you do that, plus or minus the facial expressions, when you do that, you'll notice that you'll probably not break. You'll go through your range, but you'll notice that you'll go right up and you won't get the choking. It kind of stays open. And now I'm using retraction. How will you know when you're using retraction? If you block your ears and you breathe normally, it will go silent. So if you're breathing normally, this is what you're hearing inside your ears, by the way. You're blocking it. It's not what's coming out your mouth, just to be clear. So you blocked your ears. You'll hear a little bit of that. When you move into retraction, you'll still be breathing, but it'll be silent all of a sudden. So that's a little tip on retraction, using the false vocal folds correctly when you're singing. If you have any troubles, make sure that you hit me up at vocalpro.com.au. Happy to have a Skype session with you and go through this in detail and get your voice rocking. See ya. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, head across to vocalpro.com.au for even more great content. And on Facebook, search for Vocal Pro and like the page, because the fun continues there as well.